Get this up on the board. There we go. Okay. Milady? Oh, Melody? Yeah, probably something like that. All right. The polar bear. Okay, so we were just about to actually talk to her. Because we had explored the whole of her room and everything. We may have actually talked to her some, I don't know. The brick! Pluck?
If you were one of Fairlight's worker bees, you wouldn't have made it through the door. So why are you here to badger me about poor Hayden?
I was told it might be a clue.
You have me at a disadvantage, Ms. Flores. You seem far ahead of us on this matter.
Just call me Melody, darling. And of course. But I'll share a
Yeah,
secret
why is she
or
still
two
question
with her.
marked?
I have so many questions. Do you know what's happened to Hayden?
I wish I didn't.
Still.
Maybe you don't want to either.
Please, Melody, any information you might have. We haven't had access to any of his research notes and couldn't track down any collaborators he may have been working with. Perhaps if we know more, we might be able to nail down a solid motive.
Well, I don't know if I can speculate on that, beyond the usual corporate infighting. Not that Parallax is known for that, of course. We had been catching up recently, and he mentioned feelings of being watched. He started to worry he had been discussing your development with the wrong people. When he stopped returning my calls, and now that you've shown up with a total stranger, it becomes clear what happened.
Oh no. Am I to be blamed? Oh no.
I see. Can you
Hydrate.
tell us anything else about his disappearance?
Thank you for the hydrate on her smell.
Oh, I'm afraid not, dear. I've been around long enough to know what's coincidence and what isn't.
We were hoping you might be able to shine some light on my origins. Fairlight mentioned that you had worked with Hayden in the past.
I see Hayden didn't neglect curiosity in your personality makeup. Well, you and I haven't properly met, but considering how often Hayden badgered me for design schematics of Flower's latest neural implants, I might as well be your aunt?
Okay, I was about to say, she goes here and tries to claim motherhood.
We'll go with that. I wouldn't mind being an aunt, even to a blue-headed robot.
Something wrong with the head being blue?
I'm touched, Melody.
Well then, I'm willing to answer your questions, for now.
So how did you help Hayden mature?
Indeed, I don't see the connection between your company and Hayden's research into machine sapience.
Oh, Hayden wasn't researching machine sapiens. At least not primarily. Not to diminish the importance of your creation, Turing, but it's best you know the truth. Hayden is mainly interested in developing a way to transfer human consciousness into a machine matrix.
Uploads.
You can see why neural implants would obviously be an integral part of that.
Oh no. Is that what you are now, Turing?
Oh, I didn't realize.
An upload of Hayden? Not actually a machine sapient at all? Howard Turing's development helped with digitized. Sorry, I might be slightly biased by this. I was reading back at or I was reviewing our Book of Eos playthrough, and like the thing where one guy died and was reincarnated inside a golem he was raising. Anyway, Howard Turing's development helped with digitizing the human mind. It'd be more like the other way around, wouldn't it?
The concept of transferring the human mind into a computer has been an attractive goal for decades. Functional immortality is a powerful lure. The brain is an immensely complicated machine, and even though we know the right buttons to push to make pictures show up, we still can't replicate the entire thing as a technological construct. Even with the virtual reality implants, we're really just relying on the brain's ability to make sense of nonsensical signals. So Hayden decided the best way to make a machine more like the human brain would be to work in the opposite direction. Instead of mimicking how the human brain worked, he started writing code that mimicked the functioning of the human mind. Think of it like convergent evolution. Two species adapt in similar ways, but on completely different continents. Hayden is a crack programmer when it comes to information collating. It's why Parallax hired him when they did.
Collating?
So he wrote a bunch of self-modifying learning algorithms that were, frankly, baffling and let them loose. Poke and prod them here and there to make sure they value the same things humans do. And we eventually end up with you, Turing.
Interesting. Hayden never revealed any of this to me.
I imagine he's pretty tight-lipped. You were the first prototype he considered a real success, and he was afraid of contaminating your development before he had a chance to make good observations.
Oh no. Can you elaborate on your involvement? Hayden wasn't invested in George. What? Nothing says that.
Phew, if you can even call it involvement.
I'm not sure that's the correct.
It's a small city, and if you're in the tech sector, you are never more than 2 degrees removed from anyone else. When he started looking into this pet project of his, he came right up to my door and demanded access to the research logs behind our earlier implants. Cheeky, but it was impactful and disruptive, as they like to say around here. I couldn't care less about Flowers' patents anymore, so I gave him what he wanted, just to see what he would do. I'm frankly more impressed than I expected I would be, but don't tell him that.
Don't worry. I won't.
Oh, that was a compliment, dear.
You mean Hayden wasn't invested in during his development? Did you see anything that made me think that?
Sure.
So what's the story between you and Fairlight?
Oh, hell, that old bastard and I have been flashing daggers at each other for the better part of 20 years.
You say it's like it's flirting.
I contracted out the software development for our first-gen direct link VR neural implants to System 1.
Okay.
Things were going great, but after the first models sold like gangbusters, Yannick tried to get into bed with me, literally.
No.
I turned him down, very politely, I might add, and then, suddenly all of the cooperation between our companies dried up.
It's a shame.
We've been at it back and forth ever since. I'd be damned careful about trusting him if I were you.
Well, I mean,
He's a snake, and he'll do anything he can to get what he wants.
if he wants to get into bed with me.
Still, I suppose if he tried again now, I might not turn him down.
Aww.
It would be fun to needle him about me still having my own company when he doesn't have his.
Oh no. The tables have turned. No. I think that's everything we need to know.
Good. I can get back to my retirement.
Thank you for your time, Melody. We'll be in touch later.
And Melody.
Oh, one more piece of information for you, if you'd like it.
Oh no.
I've got the contact info for a Vincent Mensa, who I think might be of help to you.
Okay.
Vincent was working more closely with Hayden inside Parallax, mostly on his company-approved research on data collating algorithms for the mesh.
Again with the collation.
I'll send him a message and ask him to meet you somewhere.
Not anywhere in particular, you know.
He owes me a favor anyway, and might be able to give you some more information on anything else Hayden may have been working on.
That would be fantastic, Melody. Perhaps Golden Gate Park?
Be careful, Turing. I don't like Fairlight's stench all over this scenario. Don't show him too many of your cards.
Cards? This euphemism is unfamiliar to me.
Oh!
Don't tell him anything if you can. Fairlight is more dangerous the more he's informed.
Thank you, Aunt Melody. Wish us luck.
There's probably like a curve for that sort of thing. It's like there's a benign level of knowledge, and then as there's less knowledge, it becomes more dangerous. There's more knowledge, it becomes more dangerous. I don't know. There you go, Aunt Melody. Right. Sorry. Why would you say such a thing? Okay, Okay, so I went back to cost. You gonna let me in this time, or is it completely you gotta finish your lead now? No one is available at this moment. We apologize for the inconvenience. The whole door.
Let's stick to what we were doing elsewhere for now.
Okay. Right. Locked into our existence. Okay, going back to GG Park. Making sure nothing else is going on. Okay. Hi. Okay, we've explored all the things. Yeah. Oh no! Well, I mean, it's a police bot, but it's been completely graffitoed. Graffitified.
Who is there? I cannot see a thing.
Oh.
I shall make a note to request more street lamps in this park. This is much too dark an area.
Oh. Heck. Looks like some older kids got their artistic expression out on the poor police rob. They covered up its eye with the spray paint. Run, don't walk. To run, do not walk. New menu includes the Cronut Burg and the Ridley Biscotti. Even the police feed has ads these days. Okay. Doodle. A talking doodle of the police ROM that some kids drew.
It's not bad. I want a chalk drawing of me.
Well, such things can be. Despite its current state, the real police ROM is probably still more helpful to speak to than this drawing. Use the doodle. You'd make a lot of kids and probably touring upset if you ruined it. Who's hiding back here? Okay, definitely touring too. Got Alfie. Alfie hiding in the back. Who's that little guy? Is that Alfie hiding in there? The water ROM. Come here, little Alfie. Okay. Guess maybe I have to talk to him.
You?
Oh no.
It was you who... Water.
No.
It seems he remembers we were his last customers.
Oh no. But I didn't do well. I only briefly turned it off. All you can hear is a lot of desperate that. Dot, dot, dot. Still broken. Okay. Broken. Alright. Guy. Or possibly Guy. You've never seen this person, and they appear to be waiting for somebody. Is it me? Is this Mensa? Perhaps this is who we are supposed to meet? Question mark? Only one way to find out. Oh no. The game knows. Okay. This is not the first time it is repeated verbatim what that I just said. Well, maybe not verbatim, but heck. Alright. Should I like some headphones? This is wrong. I will not do the disrespect. Talk to Guy.
Can I help you?
I don't know. Can you?
I don't really have time to talk. I'm waiting for someone.
I'm someone.
Are you Vincent Mensa? We're here for a meeting on behalf of Melody Flores.
Oh, good. You're Melody's people.
Melody's people.
Do you have everything that I asked for?
I know.
There must be some miscommunication. Melody said that you would be able to provide us with some information about Hayden Weber's projects within Parallax. He has gone missing, and any information we get may be useful.
Damn that old woman.
What?
We had a deal. She promised me, and I'm not giving up anything until I get what I need.
Okay, just tell her what you're looking for.
I already know Hayden is missing.
Okay.
Why else would I be willing to sell corporate secrets to Flower? This was my chance to get out of the city.
Ah.
Instead, she sends the two of you, hat in hand with nothing.
Well,
I'm assuming you're Hayden's little pet AI?
Insulting, but accurate.
Look, I'm sorry to come off callous. I do want to help. Hayden was a colleague and a friend, and I want to know he's okay.
well,
But I also need help getting the hell out of Neo SF, and now. My info is my leverage, and it's not for free.
you gonna tell me what you need?
I'll just have to find another buyer. Maybe after I make another deal, I'll be able to pass it to you.
Perhaps we could assist you? My friend here is a terrific journalist. Being skilled at hunting down people and information is part of the job.
I don't know. Look, I need 100,000 credits, an untraceable car, and a fake passport for me and my wife, Francesca.
Oh. Big asks.
If you can get me all that, I'll give you anything you want. Hayden's research notes, what I know about Parallax, my company's security credentials, whatever.
Oh. Big asks. Gonna have to make Alfie do more things he doesn't want to do.
If you're really sure journals can come up with that kind of stuff in one day.
If I could come up with that sort of stuff in one day, I would not be living in the apartment I'm living in. We might be able to do that.
Might?
I don't know. Gotta try. Do you mind answering some other questions first? You mind? Why, what?
Dear God, I'm doomed.
Melody only gave us a rough sketch of what you need. The
Oh.
more you can tell us about the situation, the sooner we can fulfill your request.
Sure, as long as it isn't the juicy stuff.
Juicy stuff. Okay, this is the juicy stuff that he told me not. Feels juicy too. What? I don't like anything about.
I'm the head applications engineer for their data analysis division.
Okay.
Or maybe was, is what I should be saying.
Oh.
If Hayden is the big brain who comes up with the math that runs the search algorithms, I'm the guy who figures out how to collect and apply the data that we get. We've worked pretty closely for years, but he's head and shoulders above me as far as theory goes. Hayden built a fully independent machine intelligence in his spare time. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to bash myself here. I'm a good software engineer, probably one of the best. But machine intelligence? In a form factor like yours? Now that blows my mind. We've got full immersion, virtual reality, yet most people would still call you science fiction.
If you say so.
It's weird the order that technologies get developed in science fictions. Sometimes. Why are you so adamant about getting out? I mean, for the obvious reasons, I'm sure, but...
Because Parallax is rotting from the inside out. Hayden going missing is the last straw, and it's a big-ass straw. There is... how do I put this without giving it away?
There's a shenanigan.
There's a new project about to roll out, and it's going to change everything about how Parallax does their business worldwide.
Is it touring?
Since the launch of the MeshNet, we've had some board shakeups, and the people at the top are different from the ones who've previously run the company.
Oh boy.
The altruism the company displayed in the past is gone. They're harder, more ruthless, and more concerned with profits and power than ever before.
Oh no. So, he's taken over OpenAI, trying to turn it into a for-profit company. Yeah.
Not just richest company in the valley power either. Real power. My guess? Parallax got rid of Hayden because he was about to do something that would get in the way of that. ...
Get in the way of that.
If they're willing to get rid of the brightest mind on their payroll, what's to stop them from getting rid of me? There's a half dozen people who could do my job.
Well, we just learned about the intelligence danger curve. You might be closer to the benign center. You know, not the dangerous high knowledge. I don't know.
So I'm getting out before I accidentally step on the wrong person's toes and end up at the bottom of the bay.
What the heck? He's not gonna answer this one.
Nothing concrete. I probably wouldn't have noticed anything out of the ordinary. I mean, Hayden goes out for a couple days all the time, right? Conferences and guest teaching. He doesn't exactly share his itinerary with me. I tried asking around and no one will say anything. If he had jumped ship, went to a different company, it would be the talk of the week at the water coolers. Instead, dead silence. Thankfully, he allowed me to keep backups of most of his work, simply because I cross-referenced it so much. He didn't like having it all in one place anyway. Bring me what I asked for, and I'll tell you more.
Okay, we get those things for you. There's 100,000
Sure.
credits,
I guess I can stick around here for a while.
an untraceable car,
I need to make some calls anyway.
and something about his wife.
If you do manage to get what I need, bring it here today and you'll get anything you want.
Today. Oof.
Forwarding photos and info for the passports to Turing now. And I really hope you can do this.
Yeah, me too.
I'd rather give it to you than some other corporation anyway. See you soon.
I'm not quite sure where to get fake passports or an untraceable car. The only shady folks we know are those punks who vandalized Hayden's apartment.
We should go visit the other people in the other lead.
I doubt they could point us in the right direction, but a long shot is better than no shot. They might agree to help us in repayment for the damage done to the apartment. They seemed remorseful.
I don't know if that was remorse.
We should check Market Street for them, in case they regularly hang out there. As for the rest, perhaps Dr. Fairlight or Melody could spot us the credits. That certainly is no small amount, but is unlikely to cause much consternation for either of them, assuming they are as dedicated to helping as they claim. Melody is assumably home as usual, and Fairlight did let us know he'd be at the hospital. We could ask either of them for assistance.
We could ask both of them for half the amount.
Up to you to decide which would be a better course of action.
Oh no! Decisions. Okay, yeah. Heck! Market Street. Hospital. Flower Match. Okay, we know about Flower Match and we know about hospital. What is happening at Market Street? Can you let me in here yet? Can I be allowed? No one is available at this moment. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Let's stick to what we were doing elsewhere for now.
Yeah. We got Stardust. We're gonna talk to the people. Maybe Tomcat is
Welcome to Stardust.
Glad they don't make me go through the show the ID every time. Got a confident look, broad shoulders, and a winning smile.
Hey, friends, what can we get for you?
Ah, that's all.
Later, you two.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Gus. Big and bearish Gus. The hairy chest. Wolfish
Oh,
mouth.
hey there. Do you need something?
And spirit.
Later, you two.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Hey, people. Oh. VIP bouncer, what are you doing over here? VIP bouncer. Blue skin, lovable. A hybrid. Yeah, to rank the friendliness of every bouncer you've met, they might not fall a higher end. And yet we're talking.
No VIP access today.
Okay. Broke. Shouldn't stare at them anymore.
I can't wait for the NSFW Wrestle or Get Married show. You never know if it's going to be a match or a marriage. Or both.
Oh no.
The
Oh, don't
worst
touch.
thing you can do to a hybrid is walk up and try to pet them.
I can't wait for the cash and the chifforobe ceremony. Papa Loti really needs that money. He's a father.
Oh, look. It's my favorite human and the mechanical sidekick.
Hey!
I'm caught up in
She's
something
lying.
at the moment. Chances are we'll cross paths again.
Alright. Hey, there's a Metroid legend go around by Megaphone Tour. It says if you reach final screen, you'll carry what you've seen with you. What? Rob's actually weird. Computers paranoid themselves. Calls from no one. Spook. Hey. Strange. It's closed off for specialized events, but usually it's so busy there's no point in waiting to get in. Okay. Brick. Alright. Just checking to see if, like, you know, maybe if Tomcat was there or whatever. What's going on Market Street? Which is suspiciously got an exclamation point where the other two places we were told to go is. Bark, bark. Oh no. It's the guy again. Oh, right, the punks. Brian Mulberry. I talk to this person who's going by. They're not real.
Welcome back! Care to take another pamphlet or two?
No.
I hope your article is going well.
Hey! Why are you out here all low?
Ah, the cold weather has made organising demonstrations a bit difficult, to say the least. But I refuse to relent in our mission. Rain or shine, sleet or snow, I will not rest until I stop these abominations from undoing God's almighty work.
Shutting down critics like this cost lives? Why is someone with genetic modifications less human? How far back would you like humanity to go? What has your group accomplished? Oh no.
I feel it's rather simple. It's even in the name. Modifying genes means we are changing the very DNA that makes us unique.
Do you know how DNA works? You don't. DNA changes. It's designed to do that. Maybe not in ways that you might be bark. Well, I mean, I say it's designed to.
We're giving doctors, among other people with a severe lack of understanding of the human condition, the right to make us into entirely new species. We are the byproduct of tens of thousands of years of natural selection and evolution, and now these people want that progress to just be reduced to a formula, to be injected into your skin at your convenience?
Science? Would be nice, wouldn't it?
And why? To fulfill some sick fantasy. We have VR dramas. Leave your imagination at home. Besides, why should we give these self-proclaimed animals the same rights as humans when they clearly don't want to be human?
Wait, you give the same rights as people. Human, it should be... Not necessarily. There's no reason that human should be part of that definition. How far back would you like humanity to go? Is it suspiciously equal to the way things were when you were growing up?
That is the greatest misconception of our group. They would have you believe that we'd rather go back to the Dark Ages. Oh, sure, the human revolution wants people to go back to washing clothes by hand down by the river, right? We'll all go back to playing with sticks, yes? We do not advocate for a reversal of all technology. That would be ludicrous. We merely want severe limitations on genetic enhancements and a focus on medicinal practice beyond gene therapy. That would include an outlawing of cosmetic gene therapy, yes. People parading around in fur and scales as proud abominations.
Man, if only I could afford to be a proud abomination.
We need the government to protect these patients from themselves.
Wow. What would you say your group's accomplishments are?
Through some concerted efforts, we've created an alliance with a number of businesses banning service and employment of unhumans.
Park. Unhuman.
Yeah, they call themselves hybrids, but we call them what they are. I can't respect those who willingly trade their humanity away.
Why? Did you,
Thanks to our efforts, many local businesses are finally gaining the confidence to only serve human beings. If they wanted to feed animals, well, they'd open up a pound.
Right. Showing those wonderful human values of tolerance and acceptance. Or, you know.
Why, just the other day, a Neo-SF landlord thanked me for supporting his decision to deny tenancy to unhumans. He already feels better about his decision to seek out our help.
He's already a landlord.
Plus, can you imagine the cleaning fees?
Arg. Say that like people don't already have to pay their own cleaning fees. Yeah, that's in my lease. Won't shutting down clinics like this cost lives?
That's a leading question. Of course, some people have life-threatening afflictions, and it's a good thing that science has evolved to treat all kinds of diseases. Simply wanting cat ears and furry tails does not constitute a disease. A disease of the mind, perhaps.
Okay, and if you actually believe that, why would you treat people that way?
If the government strictly limits genetic alteration surgeries to only life-threatening emergencies, well, that would be a start towards undoing the damage. We are not God. We were made in his image, and his image did not include fur.
I've already ranted at you about this once. Bark.
Great! Do tell me when you get the article out. I love to read the comments.
continue to remind people that in the story where God creates man and then says that that man should have a companion, he doesn't start by making a woman. He starts by bringing every animal.
Forgive me if I'm wrong, but doesn't most of the meshnet speak critically of your organization?
I wrote a story about that once.
Oh, that's cute. The robot wants to join in the discussion now. Yes, this is true, though historically most revolutionaries are unpopular when they're in the middle of the fight. I sleep comfortably knowing that history will be on my side.
That's the thing about history. Anyone can write a history. Not gonna lie, you haven't really convinced me.
Ah, I suppose I have come to expect that.
Well, if your job is to be an advocate for your positions, maybe that's a hint that you might want to polish.
Never mind. Write what you wish. When the city falls and we have a Fern as mayor, remember that all of you thought we were loonies.
Park. Alright, hydrate. Fun thing is, you democratically vote in a Fern as mayor because the group does believe that is the best possibility. That's just what happens, isn't it? In a democracy. In an ideal democracy. It's about the will of the people, not necessarily about what's optimal in any way. You have to... If you want to change people's minds on that front, you have to do it beforehand. Before the voting. I don't know. Thanks for the interview. I'll let you know if I need anything else.
Oh, please do. Have a lovely day now. And remember, God designed you perfectly just the way you are.
It's weird because people will actually disagree about the way they say that about me. Alright, let's see here. Oh, it's them. It's Oliver and Starfucker. So far, you're the only reason this game is rated in. Alright. Please save love. This was that drama.
With all things, everything, I'm June Fowler and I'm okay today.
Classic. Okay. So we could talk to them if we felt like it. Or we could go for Hassie. I know that's terrible, I'm sorry. Oh, they did fix the robot? This is a Robin design to help control the weather. Can generate snow and regulate surrounding temperatures. Yeah, we know. Bonsoir. She seems bored.
The Hassie Round will help you get your Hassie fix. Is there something I can help you with? Kinda busy.
Doesn't look like it. You buy a berry, Hassie. Yum. You go for another with a Hassie light. So do I or do I not in fact have monetary constraints on my mind? imagine going into a dedicated Hassie store, buying multiple Hassies with all the cash that has to cost. Hours of work down the tubes. Alright, so we're gonna talk to Cat! Cat is the correct. A moderately absolutely. A moderately large tabby cat basks in its own self-satisfaction. Yes, seems very satisfied about being a cat. Jewel?
I'm actually quite a fan of cats. They provided consistent entertainment online for me when all I had to do was sit around and search the mesh all day.
Oh no. Turing building catnet. Alright,
Less complicated to figure out than humans are, too.
Meow. Oh, expert meow. Pet cat? The kitty starts to sway its tail as you stroke it. Does that mean it's happy? If only I could apply my headphones to it. Alright. Oliver's the nervous one. We'll start with him.
Oh, crap! It's that reporter in the bot again! Cheese it, Ollie!
The bus station.
Hold on a moment!
Hold on, don't run away. We've just come to, extort 10,000 credits at you. Sorry, fake passports.
We're just here to ask the two of you for a favor. You don't need to run again.
I knew you didn't have the guts to mess with me!
See, that's closer to pet.
Guts?
Turing.
And why would we want to help you?
We did trash that apartment, Chad.
Yeah? So?
We also didn't report you to the police for it.
Yeah? So?
And they still could.
It's true. Not really my style, but can only do what the menu options give me.
Oh. Alright, well, spill it then. I ain't got all day. Can't you see me and Oliver are busy?
Y'all are waiting for a bus.
We need some assistance with some illicit activity that, statistically, individuals in your age bracket are likely to have experience with.
Oh! So this is one of those things where you need a streetwise kid to show you the ropes.
That's one way to put it, yes. More direct way to put it.
What's the thread? B&E? War driving? Copyright infringement? Search bombing?
Copyright infringement. Arson, murder, jaywalking.
Is search bombing actually illegal?
It's against the terms of service, so probably, at least in California.
Just need to buy some fake IDs. Today, if possible. Just introduce us to whoever at your school does ID. Your school?
Oh, that's nothing. If you can pay. Ollie can whip up a couple that'll work good enough to get you past a bouncer or a cop doing sniff tests.
Ollie himself?
He's a wizard with a printer and a lifted wallet.
Wow.
It's more complicated than that. We need falsified passports that can get two people past the border safely.
Oh, yeah, I don't think Ollie can do that. Can you?
Not without equipment a lot more expensive and illegal than what I already have.
Uh-huh.
What about that guy who got at least that unrestricted mesh card when she was on probation?
That's not really the same thing, Chad. But it wouldn't hurt to give him a call. Give me a few minutes. This guy is pretty sketchy, very cloak and dagger. I'll have to play middleman.
Excellent. I'll forward you the relevant documents and photos.
Just sharing them out to anyone.
Oh man, now I'm starting to feel left out. All he gets to show off all his cool connections.
Well, you think you can get me 100,000 credits?
You sure you don't need someone's head kicked in a little? That's my area of expertise in our little duo.
Well...
Well, that and petty larceny.
We might have something that will suit your skill set. Let's just get the passports first, if you can stay calm for that long.
Right, we do need a car.
You sure yap a lot more than any of the ROMs I've ever owned. What's the deal?
Owned. What's the deal, Musky? You told him my name?
You install some new conversation routines Ollie ain't had the chance to nerd out about yet?
Worse than that.
Well, they're top notch. Very bleeding edge.
When was this game made? Wow. 2015. Okay. Yeah. Going back to the order that technologies was invented in. We have way better conversational routines than that. Right now.
I don't run traditional ROM VI personality software. I am, in fact, the first fully sapient machine intelligence. Well, at least that I know about.
Which means what exactly? In English?
It means he's a person, Chad, not a toy. Now keep it down. I'm still on the phone.
Okay, so he pronouns?
Oops. And yes, what he said.
Well, that's awesome. You ain't so bad. For a tin can.
Heck.
Tin can? Really? I'm composed almost entirely out of plasteel and silica. Has no one come up with better insults for robots since the turn of the century?
Come on, tin cans aren't made out of tin either.
ROMs have been out for almost 2 decades.
Yeah, that's a good point. Give me a sec. I'm pretty good at name calling too.
Oh no, I'm sorry I brought it up.
Oh no.
Just hold on a second. Underclocked? Oh, Bitbrain!
Don't hurt yourself, Chad.
I'll get back to you, Bubblehead.
Okay, I talked to the guy.
The guy?
He said he'll do it, but he only works in trade.
Oh no.
A couple of passports are gonna run us... one signed poster for Magical Commander Yukino? Yukino at the Gates to the Deep?
Course. It's always that Japanese crap.
It's not my fault they make the best VR dramas. Maybe you can do better?
Probably.
Yeah, good luck.
Anyway, where can we get a poster like that?
I'm not sure. Probably nearby. I've done switches with this guy before, and he never asks for something that'll take too long to get.
Which?
My guess is he's a local that uses people like us as a way to nab something he's had his eye on.
What kind of economy is this? But I guess if he's just spotting things that he wants, try and...
We'll help you look for it.
Chad and Oliver joined your party. Wow. I wonder if I could take him into Star Park. Park. Can they go in the bar or are they too young? Stardust.
No. No posters here.
Let me in.
We'll wait out here.
Oh, they can't do it.
Yeah. Don't want to get our IDs taken.
Chad and Oliver left your party. Well, it was nice while they existed. Alright, okay. Sorry, machine.
How did it go?
I mean, I actually could look because there are posters that exist, but I don't think. Well, no. The place that we would expect to see the poster is in the Hassie shop, which had a few VR sort of drama type things. In the Stardust, it was mostly music. Okay.
Oh, there it is!
There you go.
I knew I saw a poster for Magical Commander Yukino somewhere around here. I should have remembered Ramona had one.
You know this lady?
Sure. We talk sometimes when I'm getting our drinks.
Is this going to be like a Link's Awakening style or Red Paper Clip trade up to everything we need?
You're usually too busy provoking people to notice.
You call it provoking. I call it spontaneous enthusiasm for healthy rivalry.
There's a bit of a line. We'll have to wait a few minutes before we can talk to her.
We could just do a smash and grab. Simple and effective.
We can't do that. She knows who we are.
Us too.
This is the most boring felony I've ever been an accessory to.
Look, we'll just stand in line.
Like a bunch of clumps? Chumps?
Clumps?
What is the big picture anyway, Blue Bomber?
I'm not sure it's wise to spread it around, Chad. For either of us. The less you know, the less reason anyone has to bother you.
Screw that, Static. I'm not heading to juvie not knowing what for. Spill the beans, or I'll spill them for you.
Your persistence is already legendary, Chad. Fine. If you really must know, we are going to trade the passports for some information regarding the disappearance of my creator. His apartment was the one you trashed.
Oh shit, that Hayden dude is your dad? And they snatched him? Oh, that's so messed up.
Well, Dad after a fashion. He raised me.
Yes?
Man, I hope you find the dudes that took him. I hope he's okay.
Well,
it seems very unlikely.
Oh man, I don't know what to say, you know? I mean, I still have my dad, but he's...
Chad?
He's never really been around. Too busy trying to save the world from itself.
no.
Even now, he's over there standing in front of that damn clinic.
Oh no!
And I thought I could find a way to make him... Whatever.
Oh no.
I might as well nuke that drive. It ain't gonna sink.
I think think I understand what you mean, Chad.
Hell yeah! Dudes gotta stick together, you know?
Dudes?
Don't matter if you're a robot or what. We all got the same shit to deal with. Gotta grab destiny by the horns and make your own mark.
From the mouth of babes. Pretty open-minded for a kid who tags for the HR. You're smart and you look, Chad.
People keep saying that, and I keep wanting to punch them for it.
It's true.
It's probably the hair.
You think? Well, I ain't willing to give up my dude just so people will think I'm a brain. Got an image to protect.
I still think it would be better in yellow.
Yeah? Maybe we can get a box of dye on the way home.
The line has finally cleared up. Let's go talk to Ramona.
Ramona. Also, is this the poster? It's a poster for Magical Commander Yukino, a magical girl VR drama, yes.
Hey, Ollie!
Salutations, Ramona.
What can I do for you all?
Ahem.
Oh, this is my friend, Chad.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
We were hoping you might be able to give us your assistance, Ms. Rogers.
We want to make a trade for that Magical Commander Yukino poster over there. It's necessary for us to get some pretty important information.
No way! Not happening. Nuh-uh. Yukino is off limits.
Oh no. It's literally a matter of life and death, Ramona. Life and death is, unfortunately, a matter of each another. It will take a few days. Time for this. Go ahead, Chad. No. Can we really get another?
It's not just a poster.
It's a way of life.
It was a gift from someone.
Aww.
Someone I care about, okay? Besides, you can't get another one. Takeko passed away a few years ago.
Oh no.
Perhaps there's something else that would make a suitable trade.
You aren't hearing me, are you? It has sentimental value. You can't replace that. Look, you'll just have to order something off the mesh, because you can't have this one.
Oh, we don't have time. This lead will dry up by then.
Keep me out of this.
Literally a matter of life and death. I don't want to just sick him on it.
How does life and death depend on a nerdy poster? Look, I don't even care. That poster was signed by Takeko herself. It's one of a kind, and I'm not giving it up.
I'd rather not drag you any further into this than necessary, but I promise that we're not overstating it. This is a dire situation and people have already died.
Jeez. Look, whatever you're doing sounds sketch as hell. I and Magical Commander Yukino herself want no part in it. I don't even see how the poster can help.
Man, you nerds sure do love your cheap crap from the net.
Cheap crap! I'll have you know, that poster is worth hundreds of credits. maybe more.
10,000 credits?
Takeko passed away
100,000?
years ago, so there aren't any more of them getting signed. It's special.
Sure it is.
He doesn't get it. He's not in the fandom.
Thankfully.
Please, Ramona. Por favor. This isn't a joke. She isn't accusing it of being a joke, but...
Okay, enough. How about this for a trade? I have an original keyframe cell from Pretty Champion Sailor Sirius, signed by Takeko at home.
Whoa! You have a signed Sailor Sirius cell? That's super rare! They stopped doing keyframes by hand right around the time of her death.
You can't be serious, Ollie! You have that thing framed on your wall! And you wouldn't shut up about it for a week after you got it!
This is important, Chad. You can't say you wouldn't do the same thing if someone had your dad. Think about Turing. I can't ask Ramona to give up something important to her if I'm not willing to do the same.
Maybe.
Look, okay, I don't know what's going on, but you can't give me that cell for the poster.
But we need...
Yeah, you'll get the poster. Whatever you're doing, it must be really important if you'd be willing to give that up. Do you have something more equal to trade, Ollie?
A couple of things, maybe.
We'll talk about it then. Maybe you can find me another one, too. Go ahead and take the poster.
You got the signed poster.
Thank you, Ramona.
Yes! I can't tell you how much it means to us, Ms. Rogers.
Sure. And, you think I could see that cell sometime, Ollie?
Of course! I'll bring it over when we talk about the trade.
So cool!
Movie posters now. A feature documentary exploring the queer side of virtual reality. It's being shown at the Castro Theatre next week as part of a marathon of Tech Media Films. Oh, was that one in the corner before?
The Hassy Round will help you get your Hassy fix.
Yeah. Okay, let's get it.
I don't like the way she was flirting with you, Ollie.
Why? You jealous?
What are you talking about?
Shh.
I know flirting when I see it, and I'm saying I don't like it. Not one bit.
We just talk about old anime sometimes, Chad. Neither of us are interested in the other.
Sure.
Well, we have the poster now. What's next?
Go ahead and call this number, Turing. He'll want to set up the drop with you, now that I've introduced you to him.
And who is him?
Sure. Change the subject.
Right.
I'll call him right now then. It's ringing.
You the ones looking for some papers?
Papers, please.
We are, and we have the requested payment with us.
Good. We're gonna do this real professional-like. You know Stardust?
Yep.
I do.
Head there. Leave the poster behind the Megaphobator arcade cabinet, and get out.
Okay.
Come back 10 minutes later, and your stuff will be behind the machine.
Oh no.
I understand.
Good. I'll be waiting.
Space for things to go wrong.
Well, that was very mysterious.
Yeah, that's how this guy is. I don't even know his name, and I've been getting things from him for a few years now.
Who cares? Let him play Spy Master if he wants. Let's hurry up to Stardust and get this over with. I've wasted enough of my day with this crap.
Okay. Alright, before we do that, let's go ahead and do one last poll. The remainder of our stream, we continue with read-only memories, do some Geometry Dash, play a round of Moonlighter, or go to some Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm totally gonna forget how to actually play between first time we did it and the next time we end up doing it. We so totally do. So, like... Okay. Few seconds remain. Choice. Okay, so we'll continue with this game. Okay, right, Stardust.
Go inside to make the drop. We'll wait out here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Don't want to get our IDs taken.
So I hear.
I suppose I should feign surprise.
Hey, it's a pretty cool set. Even if it is like 1,000,000 years old.
They don't really care about the IDs unless you try to hit the bar.
Found that one out the hard way.
We would have been fine if you hadn't taken a swing at the bouncer.
Aww.
So I like the hard way.
We'll be right back, gentlemen. Try not to set the building on fire while we're gone.
Back. Incidentally, items. VR drama poster. Poster from Magical Commander Yukino. Yukino at the gates to the deep. Signed by Takeko.
Welcome to Stardust.
Megaphobator. Scan your ID to play Megaphobator. It's a bit too scary. VR drama poster removed from items.
Well, that should do it.
Musky?
That was an awful lot of fuss over a poster. I just don't understand the appeal of merchandise like this. I keep my important possessions on my data drive.
But your data drive is only so big. Humans don't have to recall like you. It's a nice looking poster.
I had not considered aesthetics.
It's a poster. What else would you be considering? It's not holding up the wall.
Though the art is competent, I'm not sure it is to my taste. But there is no accounting for such things. I hope that whoever gets it enjoys it. But that's enough navel-gazing. Let's head back outside so our benefactor can make the trade.
Talk to the people.
Oh, hey there. Do you need something?
What are you having?
Das svenska björnstammen. That's how that works. Spicy gentleman. I'll just call it ingredients and ratios. Fucking IDK. Butch flour. Beer. Green tea. Quarter peel. Ray's winter teeny. Fluffy dream. Wiener juice. Subtle bitch. Grognog. Hesse spike. Oh no. We've cycled through. Want to get another tea. Because so we do.
Coming right up. I'll ask Gus if I don't know what it is. He's better with the weird kind of stuff people ask for these days. Some of these cocktails make me need a spa day.
Sorry about stealing your thunder. This one is...
Non-alcoholic. Just green tea, because it's that good. Super yum had a cold day. There's some for me right now. Who didn't want some long live green tea?
Does that sound good?
Sure.
Here you go.
Which again, apparently I can just have drinks. Even though I'm poor. Just green tea, because it's that good. I hate the spot. You drank your drank. Oh, not menu. Although that does remind me, I should probably save. Lock in some poor choices. Save. Direct. Alright, let's see if this says, what do we call this? Posted. Because that's what we just did. Alright, yeah.
Y'all do the deal?
I've done the deal.
How did it go?
I don't know. I have to go back in there and then I'm worried because then anybody else can go in and get it.
We left the poster behind the cabinet. Now we just need to wait for the switch.
I've never had to wait more than 5 minutes or so before. It shouldn't take long.
They said 10 minutes.
I wonder how he knows the drop happened and gets to it so fast.
Watching from inside, of course.
Don't matter. This guy's a solid feed, even if he likes to mess around.
What do you need these passports for anyway? You said to trade for information, but what's the full story?
Well...
Without going into too much detail, our informant needs to get out of Neo SF unnoticed. The passports are one part of that. We also need to obtain an untraceable car. I don't suppose the two of you could help with that?
No way, dude! Grand Theft Auto is a felony with a capital F! Besides, getting an untraceable car ain't in the same league as a piece of plastic that'll fool a hand scanner.
Chad's right.
Course I'm right.
The city's traffic management system keeps track of all vehicles passively, even if you manage to circumvent their firmware and keep them from actively reporting to the network.
Tomcat?
You have to spoof the car as something permitted to be invisible for the CTOS to ignore it.
I don't want to mess with boosting cars anyway. The Junks run that racket in Neo SF, and they don't play nice.
But they have their name in colored text, so they must be important.
Especially with the HR.
Well, thank you either way. You've both done us a huge favor. Call it even for the apartment.
Yeah, Blue. No hard feelings. You give us a call if you need anything else, long as it'll help you find your pops.
We should get going, though. We were supposed to be home hours ago.
No.
My dad won't notice, but Ollie's will flip. You take care. Don't get derezed.
See ya.
Derezed.
Goodbye.
Chad and Oliver left your party.
Let's finish the trade inside.
Yeah.
Welcome to Stardust.
Poor fella.
There aren't really ghosts in this game, right?
I think we have to handle it. It's an arcade cabinet. Megaphobator. One of the most ghost shootingest, gold blastingest fun you'll have inside the bay. Okay, good. Whew. Worried stuff would happen. Passports added to items.
Here the passports are, just as advertised.
Yes.
Now we need to find a car. Jess is right over there. Perhaps she may know someone who can lend a hand.
No, good hand. No, none of it. Okay. I don't think... I mean, Jess doesn't want to help us. But I feel like Jess hates touring more than me personally. I could be wrong about that. I could try.
Well, prepare yourself. If Jess is the worst thing we have to face down this week, I'll consider us lucky.
Hey, buddy. Need some hat tips? See those crystal balls pop up? Shoot them. They'll help you out. Rod of Asclepius gives you life. Dagger of Power gives you depth or some extra charge. The Eye of the Sun blasts away all the enemies on screen. Kaboom. Morning Sun vanquishes the horrible night, right? Horrible night to have a curse. Alright.
Did you know that William the Penalty Hayes doesn't believe in dinosaurs? Rumor has it, that's how he got kicked out of the Football League. It's offensive.
Gotta believe in the dinosaurs.
Have you seen Cactus Canary's finishing move? The Chico Chico Bang Bang!
Not right time to think about that. When is the right time?
Find another place to be.
Things haven't gone too smoothly with us so far. Yeah. And here's us again.
Did you find your guy? Or wait, let me guess. There's something else you need from me.
A little bit.
Well, you haven't been terrible to deal with so far, so I'm willing to hear you out. Barely.
Well, you just wait till you hear what we need.
We need access to an untraceable card. An informant of ours needs to get out of the city without attracting the attention of Parallax and is offering valuable information to us in exchange.
Seriously? Jesus, what kind of shit is in your life anyway? Actually, don't answer that. I don't want to be legally liable. I'm not sure why you think just because I defend a few folks in the rougher parts of the city that I would have that kind of connection.
Well, I didn't, but we happened to be nearby.
And even if one of my clients did run a carjacking business, it's not like society is clamoring to give hybrids legal jobs. Regardless, I'm not going to be an accessory to a felony, or let one of my clients be either.
Oh.
I won't go down that path. I wouldn't know where to start anyway.
Is there any possible way you could give us any kind of lead at all? You spend all your time at the bar doing nothing anyway. No.
I know we're reaching, but this is important.
Heck.
You just don't quit, do you?
Correct.
Okay, let me think. This might be a long shot, but you could try asking Majid. There are rumors he may have been involved in some shady stuff way back in the day.
Majid.
He'll probably be reluctant to talk about it, but there's a free lead for you.
Majid.
Get me another drink in exchange, will you? Later.
Huh. That went better than expected.
Heck.
I wonder if my charm is starting to pay off for us.
Yes.
Oh, you performed admirably as well. Onward we go.
Okay, alright. I call this the point of doneness. Okay. From poster to passported. Bum, 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 bum. Oof. Okay.